What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Sorry it took so long for me to record this video because lately I just been feeling like really sore and really lazy and stuff like that. So I told y'all though in my previous video that I was going to film a Q&A for y'all, so here we have it. I'm going to be answering you guys' questions. I made a post on Instagram saying ask me anything you want to know about the surgery. Boom. So I screenshotted all the questions on my phone, and that's basically what we're going to be getting into. So let's get right into the video. Woo! Okay. Did they put you to sleep while doing the surgery? Okay, so basically I had a chance to be woke during the procedure, but obviously the pills, or the medication and stuff that I was on, it kind of like knocked me out. So when I first went back there into the operation room, I was like really nervous. I'm like, damn, like I'm really back here, like I'm really seeing the tubes where all the fat and stuff gonna be. I'm like, oh, okay. So then when I laid down and stuff, when they put me on the table, she cut me and she asked me if I could feel it, and it felt like a little like pinch or whatnot. It's not nothing that you're gonna be like or screaming about or crying over, but I was like, oh shit. So she cut me, and then she stick this thing in there to put the lidocaine and stuff in me. Basically the lidocaine is like numbing medicine, so while she was doing that, like I can feel all of that, and it feels weird. Like when she kind of got up towards my ribs, it tickled a little bit, so I was laughing. And then when she kind of got like towards my sides, I was like throwing my leg up a little, because I'm like, oh, like it's just like it's uncomfortable. Like it just don't feel right. Something like, you know what I'm saying, going through your stomach. So after she did the lidocaine, then she went in with the tool that sucks the fat out. So by the time she did that, I didn't really feel anything because I was numb at that point. And I was woke, and then I kind of like started dozing off. And so I remember up until when she started sucking the fat, because she was like, you can look to your side and see the fat coming out the tube, or going into the tube, I mean. And so I looked and I was like, oh shit, like these are like, I kept thinking like, damn, I used to be watching videos of this, now it's like it's me. So whew. So pretty much, yes, I was woke, but then after she lipo my stomach, I was passed out. I remember somebody knocking on the door saying like, oh, her mom's here to pick her up. And after that, I knocked out again. I don't remember nothing. I don't remember them doing lipo in my back at all, because I did get a 360 lipo, and I don't remember them touching my back. I don't remember rolling over, none of that. I just literally remember the front, and that's it. By the time they woke me up, the doctor whispered, she said, you have a big butt. And I was like, but I was like kind of in and out of it. So when they got me up, started putting my faja on, I started crying, because I'm like, what the fuck? I'm in pain, like this shit hurts. And they're like stuffing, they're like trying to put this tight ass garment on. I'm like, then I remember them walking me down the hallway, and then after that I was just in and out. Like, so pretty much, yes, I could have been woke the whole time, but the meds kind of had me like in and out. What made you get a BBL? So basically the doctor had told me that I had scar tissue from when I had a C-section. So you know how now when you get surgeries and stuff, you got to get these massages and stuff to like get all the fluids, and so you can avoid scar tissues and fibrosis and whatever the case may be. But it's like when you're going in labor and stuff and you have a C-section, they don't really tell you to massage yourself. So you got to think 4 years since I had Kai, and I literally was never massaging that area. So it was like built up scar tissue, and the doctor told me it would have took years for me to work that out and like have my stomach flat as I probably wanted it to be. So I just ended up getting the surgery. How long is the recovery? I watch your streams, I miss your videos, keep up the good work. So everybody is different. Some people it could take 3 months, some 6, some 9, at most a whole year. So I'm really hoping for the 3 to 6 months recovery time, because honey, I need to sit on my ass, okay? How is it with going to the bathroom? So my first time using the bathroom, I was really kind of scared, but the Garment has like a little opening in the crotch area where you can just, you know what I'm saying, use it. Some people use a urinal, or, you know, so when I use the bathroom, I kind of like just squat over the toilet and just use the bathroom like that. How did you feel after the surgery? So like I was saying, after the surgery, I was kind of drugged, so I don't really remember too much. I know I was in pain. I know from seeing like the little pieces that my mom recorded when I got home, I was pretty much knocked out. So I don't really remember, because when I was editing the videos and I'm like, when did I get in the car? When did I get in the bed? How did I was asking mom, I'm like, how did I walk up the stairs? So after, I mean, pretty sure, I mean, obviously I was in pain, but I don't really remember too much. On a scale of 10, how bad did it hurt? So probably when I got out of surgery, I would say like a 8, 9, the pain. Now my pain is probably like, and I'm only like a week and a half post-op, so my pain now is probably like a 4 or 5. Trust me, it gets better. When people was telling me like it gets better after a week and all that stuff, I kept thinking like, bullshit. This pain, I just feel like this pain is never gonna go away. But yes, it's getting better. And I'm like dealing with this pain like with really no meds, because I have a hard time swallowing pills. So, you know, if you're good at taking medications and stuff like that, you'll probably, oh, this probably will be nothing. How much was your surgery altogether? Okay, I know everybody want to know how much was my surgery. So my surgery was $11,250. Yes, $11,000. Now I know I had made a video before saying like why I didn't get surgery, and I had told y'all I had to go see a cardiologist and stuff about my heart, because back then when I was trying to get surgery, I was gonna go to somebody in Miami, but they just was very unprofessional, very money hungry at the time, and that doctor charged me $5,200. So, well, dude, I think it's a little more pricier here, because it's like, who comes to Arizona to get surgery, you know what I'm saying? So, and Miami is a little known for having surgery, so everywhere, every price is different. But yeah. Who was your doctor? My doctor name is Dr. I. She works at Advanced Image Med Spa, and that is where I got my surgery done at. So you can just, you know what I'm saying, Google the place or whatever the case may be, if you feel like you want to come to Arizona and get your, you know, your surgery here, which I doubt, but yeah, that's who did my surgery. Did your primary doctor have to like send paperwork on like blood work? So yes, I did. Well, technically I want to say yes and no, because you should want to go to your primary doctor before you do any kind of surgeries anyway. Sometimes you have to kind of like get a clearance letter. So I went to do blood work and stuff. You got to get an EKG done, which is basically like, you know, reading the heart. So that stopped me from getting surgery last year, because last year September I was going to get the surgery, but something like kept popping up on my EKG, and I had to go see a cardiologist about that and get cleared away with that. So once I did that, then I was okay to, you know what I'm saying, proceed with having the surgery, since nothing was like wrong with me. So I mean, yeah, you kind of want to have a little, you know, regular checkup, or, you know, with your primary doctor first. When you go to have surgery, they're going to do blood work anyways again. So Did you have to stop smoking weed? Yes. So they want you to stop smoking like 30-40 days before your surgery. So right now I am literally like probably almost 2 months of being sober, I want to say. And I know last year I was gonna have surgery and I had stopped smoking like, you know, a month and a half before. And I'm telling y'all, by the time I hit the blunt again, your girl was off her ass. So I already know this time around, when it come that time again, ooh, we child. Ooh, I gotta have somebody here with me because I'm gonna be scared. Like, but yeah, you do, because they say the smoking slows down your healing process, so you kind of just don't want to smoke. Fuck y'all, my camera died and I don't remember what the hell I was talking about. Let me see. I think I was saying something about, oh, the smoking. Oh, okay. So yeah, you kind of you just want to stop smoking because you want your recovery process to be like fast, or you know, just very successful. You don't want to slow it down and stuff, because like I said, they told me that the smoking slows down the process, and you don't, trust me, you don't want that. It ain't even worth it. I can literally, if I can wait to smoke, you can wait to smoke. I got a couple more questions. I ain't even gonna put my camera back up on the tripod because I just don't feel like doing that. My freaking battery died and I just put it on the charger for a couple minutes, so it probably ain't even that full. But another question was, did you have to lose weight? So no, in my case, no. I kind of needed to gain weight. Every doctor told me to gain like 5 to 10 pounds. So I tried to eat everything. I was drinking Pediasures. I was doing anything. Like, I was taking epitamine. I don't even know if that's what it's called, but epitamine, something. I was drinking all that to try to gain as much weight as I could. And I don't think I really gained that much weight. The day of surgery, I was 122 pounds. So, yeah. You mentioned incision in your tummy. Is that from lipo? No, from my C-section. I had a C-section with my son. Why you didn't get drains? I don't know. I just think every doctor does stuff a little differently, because I watched a couple YouTube videos and I seen a couple girls didn't get drains, but you know, some do. It's just basically to catch the extra fluids in your body. So in my case, I have to get 3 massages a day. My mom gives me 3 massages a day to help with the excess fluid and, you know, just the extra stuff that's in my body. And I gotta like push it down to my lymph nodes and stuff. Like, my back goes under my arm, and then my stomach area goes down into my groin. So yeah, and I know with the drains, that kind of catches the extra fluid and stuff. So yeah, I just think every doctor is different, honey. Let me see. I think that is all of the questions. Did you get ass shots? No, listen, for everybody saying this is not natural and all of this and it's fake, you got a fake body now. First of all, honey, how is the fat fake now that it's in my butt, but it wasn't fake when it was in my stomach? It's a BBL is basically like a fat transfer. If I want to take the fat from my arm and put it in my finger, that don't mean my finger fake. It's the same fat that was in my arm. Like, the same fat that was in my stomach is just now in my butt. So how is it not real? It was real when it was in my stomach. So it's like, no, it's nothing that's fake about it. I didn't get no implants. I didn't get no silicone. I didn't get no illegal butt shots. I didn't get none of that. This is basically me to me. Pretty much. Like, y'all be really killing me in the comments with this fake, unnatural, you got low self-esteem. No, I don't. I ain't suffer from nothing. Just because I want to invest into myself and make, you know what I'm saying, my body look a little better, so what? I can do that. Just like a lot of people say, oh, Myresha, nothing is wrong with your teeth, but I want to get veneers. That don't mean I have low self-esteem about my fucking teeth. Like, nigga, I just want a more perfect smile. Like, I just want to fill in the little, you know what I'm saying, gaps that I have. Don't, listen, don't come for me. Don't come for me. But anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much gonna, oh, my battery's about to die again. So that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. If I missed any questions and y'all wanna ask me something, leave a comment down below. I'm gonna be sure to answer. I do read my comments, so I'm trying to hurry up because I don't want my camera to die. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.